to win. This is one of the most difficult, most brilliant problems in the history of chess. It's for the chess masters. So I know this one is a very difficult one. How many of you would like to go here?
No!
Why not?
You can.
Skewer again. How many of you would like to go here?
No!
Then my rook. Okay, so if you can't go back, and you can't go here, and you can't go here, what's left? So, I have only one move remaining. Check. Young man.
Would you move your king to h3?
Okay, if you move your king to h3, I get my rook behind your pawn. Young man, where would you move if you were white? Correct. Did everybody understand why? He moved his king to g3. Okay? Now, you guys are threatening to promote to a queen, and I'd be lost. I'd be lost. That would be terrible for me. So I have to give you one more time a check. Young man in the blue. Bingo! Brilliant. King to f2. Now I can't do that skewer. I can't do the skewer.
Wait, I know what you can do. You can move your look all the way down to E2. Backwards.
All the way.
But then you will promote.
Then you guys are threatening to promote, but I want to make a draw. Now we're about to enter the critical position. Yeah. Okay, you guys ready for this? I want to make a draw, so I play this move. Now, you guys have all the position on your tables and work together, and you tell me what move you're going to play with white. How many of you want to promote the pawn to a queen? Promote the... So I see a lot of people raise their hands that they promote the pawn to a queen. Just a moment, just a moment. If you promote the pawn to a queen, it's my turn. It's my turn. I then play check.
We can take it. No!
Correct. What move can I make? Stalemate. Yes, young man. But you can't. This is the problem. So, just, okay, everybody just pay attention. Shh. If you keep your voices down for just a moment, keep your voices down just for a moment. If you make a queen, which is what you guys want to do so you could win, I play here, and you're forced to take my rook, otherwise I'll take your queen.
No, not a queen. Not a queen.
And it's stalemate. So you
want to look. Rook.
Okay. Okay. So in this position, you guys analyze on the table together. This is the critical position. What are you going to do with white? How many of you want to promote it to a queen?
No.
How many of you have discovered the correct solution? Gentleman in the red. How many of you think this young man is correct, that you have to promote it to a rook? Yeah. Now, isn't that clever? That's called an underpromotion, a very, very special tactic. Okay. But I still want to make a draw. I still want to make a draw. I told you, this is a master's class. This is for the most brilliant people in the club to solve. So, what is your threat? Young man, what's the... What's the move that would be the checkmate? Rook to h8 checkmates my king. Oh dear. Oh dear. So, I blocked the rook. Now, you guys have to come up with a very special move. What's the special move? Okay. Don't you guys agree that a king and a rook is a king and a rook is a draw? Do you guys want to draw? I'm the chess grandmaster. You should be happy to make a draw. Okay. Now comes the critical question. What should white play, move, and win? Young man with the glasses. Yes, sir. You. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I forgot what I was
Yes?
King to G3.
How many think king to G3 is the right move? Now you're attacking my rook, so I have to move my rook. Let's say I move my rook back. Young man in the blue. Yes, you.
You should move the rook to
F1.
F1.
No,
Checkmate. Checkmate. So we're going to go back because congratulations, you solved the problem that the most brilliant minds in the world, it took them months to solve. Whoa, awesome, huh? Okay, let's go back for a moment to understand a few things. Now, when we look at this position again with new eyes, we discover some remarkable things. First of all, there's only 4 units on the board, right? A king and a king, a pawn and a rook. That's all that's on the board, just 4 units. And what did we discover? We discovered one tactic here, and it's called a pin, right? There's a second tactic, and it's called a skewer. So that's 2 tactics. A pin and a skewer. And then we discovered another tactic, and that was a third one, which was called underpromotion. But had you promoted to a queen, we discover a stalemate, right? Remember the stalemate? You promoted to a rook. Oops. And now, after this move, so we have a pin, a skewer, an underpromotion, stalemate, and now we have what is called a double attack. A double attack. You're threatening the rook, that's one attack, and you're threatening checkmate, and there's nothing I can do. I'm going to get checkmated. Before we leave this problem, if I played check, don't all yell out at once, if I play check, how many moves would it take you to checkmate me? Think about it. Think about it. You know? Do you know? How many? 10. That's a lot. How many? 3, 7. How many? 2, 3, 3. Okay. Now, how many of you think it will take 5?
No.
How many think it'll take 4?
No.
No. How many of you think it'll take 3?
No.
How many think 2? Okay, let's imagine White's first move is to take the rook, right?
Yeah.
And now I have no choice. I have to move my king.
It's 5. 5 moves.
So, what would you like to do, young man? It's on H3 at the moment. Yes, young man. King to G3.
5 moves.
So that's your second move. And now if I move my king to H1, rook to F1, check and mate.
Wait, I saw
3. So it would be 3 moves. Okay. You see, you guys just solved a problem that took months for the most brilliant minds to solve in 1880. That's pretty good. Yeah, they were brilliant. They were brilliant. Now, to complete the class for today, and then you guys can play some chess, I'm going to set up one of the most important basic problems in chess. You know the opposition. Okay. I'm going to give you guys, with the white pieces, you guys have white, I'll take black. Now in this position, let us say it's my turn to move. I'll be black. I'm going to play king to F7. Now on the tables in front of you, set up this position, and you tell me if you guys can win or not. King to D5. Would that be a good move? Because for you to win the game, you're going to have to promote the pawn to F8. So that means that your king, at some point in the near future, is going to have to control the square F8. If you move your king away from the F8 square, you're not going to help your cause. So let's first imagine that you advance the pawn. Then what I do is I move my king into opposition. We play check. You move your king. I move my king back.
No, no.
Where?
On to G5. Yeah.
King to G5. King. It's back and forth. Then it's stalemate. Okay, just a second. And once again, we have a stalemate. You have a stalemate. So advancing the pawn does not win the game. So after king f7, f5 does not win the game. Now your king, the young gentleman said king to d5, but that doesn't help you control this square. So what else can you do? Young man in the black, yes. Correct. Bravo. Bravo. King f5, moving into opposition. Now I have to step aside. Let's suggest that I, in this position, play king g7. Now remember, you're going to have to control the f8 square. Take a look at your boards. Figure out how your king, your white king, is going to control this square so that you can promote your pawn. Look at your boards. Look at your boards. You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Look at your board. Young man, yes. Correct. How many of you saw this one? King to e6. Bravo. Now, there's not much I can do. I'm going to go back. And now what do you do? To promote, how are you going to do that? How do you do that? Young man. Yes, sir. And if I move my king? Yes. F6. And if I move my king?
Then we move the king straight up.
Correct. King to e7, and notice that your king now controls the f8 square, so you can promote and win the game. Sorry? Precisely. You can promote and you can't be captured. So that is how you win this particular position. Now we're going to go back. Remember how you guys won when I played this move. You guys played king to f5 and you won the game. So now I know you guys are really clever and you know how to defeat this move king to f7. I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to play king to f8. Now, check out the position on your table and you tell me if you can win the game. If you guys had white in this position, what should you play? What should you play? Young man, what? Wait.
I forget.
You forgot.
I got the checkmate, but
You got to go back now. Yes, young man, what do you think? Yes, sir. Correct. King to f6. Now, again, your goal, if you're white, is you're trying to promote this pawn to a queen. But for you to promote the pawn to a queen, you're going to have to control the f8 square, correct? Okay, so imagine my move is king e8. Now what do you do? Young man. Okay. How many of you think you should advance the pawn? If you advance the pawn, I play king to f8. And now? And now? Yes, young man in the blue. Yes? Okay, bravo. King to e8. Young man. Advance the pawn. King to f8. Advance the pawn.
No. Yes.
King to E7, and you queen. Well, I want to thank you all for coming. That was really amazing. I can't believe that you guys solved the problem. The club, as you know, is having classes and lectures, and you're all welcome to attend. And in the meanwhile, I wish you all a very good day. Have a nice time playing chess with each other, and congratulations to the class. Bravo! Very good.